Hello, hi.
Hi Ankita, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm also doing great, and it's good to see people in vibrant colors. Actually, the weather is so gloomy, so am I. And it's good to see like you giving that vibe with all these, vibrant colors.
Thank you so much. Actually, I thought we would connect on Skype because
Mm-hmm.
I thought everyone actually get connect on Skype only, but I saw your Zoom link. Okay, you do on Zoom also.
Earlier, I used to do on Skype, but I think for last 2 to 3 calls, I've been conducting on Zoom app because it gives nice view, like side to
Okay.
side view automatically, so you need not to do a lot of work in editing and all that. So that is one of the
Okay.
reasons. And other reason was
Okay.
that like people used to post the same video but they don't used to edit actually. Like sometimes my
Oh.
kids used to come in between and they'll just post like that
Mm-hmm.
only. So that's really
Okay.
embarrassing. Like we do edit but they don't, like some of the people. So
Okay.
that's why that was also one of the reasons I shifted to Zoom. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Thanks. Thanks. Oh, because I'm also getting so many ideas because of that. Because I'm completely inexperienced. I'm
Mm-hmm.
in this English conversation field. Recently, I found you there in on this on YouTube. Then I came to know about this Skype conversation and all, and I found it very much interesting. And I thought, let's give it a try.
Very nice, very nice. Like earlier, we were not even, I was also not aware of this Skype app and everything. So that is why we were away from all these practices and everything. But once you get to know about it, you can't resist using it. You can't resist conversing with people. So it's a good way
Correct. Correct.
these days.
Because in our place, as we know, there is no such kind of English environment. No, I mean, generally, in all over India, I don't think anywhere we speak English in our daily conversation. Maybe in some places like metro cities. Otherwise,
Hmm.
I don't think we belong to the small hometown, small, and Uttarakhand itself is very small state. So I don't think on this side. So I think it's a best way to I mean get connect with the people of like-minded people basically.
Definitely, completely agree with you. And we are always comfortable with our mother tongue and Hindi language.
Yes,
So
yes, correct.
who is asking
Hmm.
for English? But yes, because we all are sharing similar kind of interest, so
Yes,
that is why it is easy to connect with
yes.
people. Okay, so you've recently started practicing.
Actually, I have just started this English conversation with I actually mailed you and Neha ma'am, Himachali tutor Neha ma'am. You also have conversed with her, I think, twice.
Mhm.
I mailed you both, but I think you were busy in your Delhi trip those days. No, yeah, I came to know about it. So she accepted my request. Then I had first conversation with her, and then second, actually, I'm doing with you.
Okay,
And first
great.
of all, I would like to thank you, huh, because for accepting my request.
It's all my pleasure. I also love connecting to people, and especially from Uttarakhand, people from Uttarakhand. So it's the same level of excitement for me to know more about you. Okay, so where do you
Yeah.
live? Can you tell me a little about you?
Yeah, my name is Ankita Khati, and I am mother to two kids. One is daughter, 11 years, and my son is 4 years. And I hail from Uttarakhand, Khatima, Uttarakhand, a native place of our chief minister right now. And but I'm actually now I'm married. I mean, after married, I was settled in Mumbai only. So basically, I'm from Mumbai, and recently we have decided to reside in Uttarakhand for a short period of time because we wanted to experience here because my husband like hills, mountains, and all. So we decided let's try to acclimatize the environment. If we would be able to do all those things, then. We can settle down there. So we were giving us, we were doing little experiment with all those things. So we were here for from last around 1.5 year, And now, as because we were in Mumbai, then I have been we have been to Singapore for 5 years, and then we came here in Uttarakhand because of all these choices of mountains, hills. Then within 1.5 year, my husband and I also realized that all things are very good here. Everything. And schools are good, environment is good. About culture wise, kids are learning, but the thing which we miss here, that is the communication. And like mean to say, like there is no such kind of environment, no English environment and
Mhm.
all. And if you want to go to excel some of your hobby, some of your skill, so for that sometimes we lag here. However, the school in which my daughter is actually right now studying, that school has many sports, but she likes swimming. And she always used to do swimming in Singapore. So she always asked, "Mommy, where is swimming here?" I mean, here we have swimming centers, but still they are not in every school.
Mm.
There are only two, three school, and she has taken admission in different school. So, and because of all little small things, communication and all, so now we are deciding again to relocate to Mumbai. So that's the plan.
Right. But every city, every village, I think every coin has two sides. In village, you'll get
Correct,
organic
correct,
food, organic
correct.
air,
Yes,
water,
yeah,
everything,
yeah, yes,
but you'll lack on
yes,
facilities. When you'll go to
yes.
cities, you'll shift to cities, then you'll lack on organic things, but you can get all the
Hmm.
facilities. So
Hmm.
totally depends on your needs.
Correct, correct. And the thing was
Mm.
also that my husband was out of country abroad at that time, and now recently he has joined in Mumbai only. So he said, "Okay, I'm in Mumbai, you are there." And here, I mean, he is a mechanical engineer and he has oil and gas department. So it's very. I mean, it's not possible to get job here regarding his profile.
Hmm.
So that's why we can have only in metro cities because that his profile. So because of that only, though, we decided we have to be together wherever we live.
Mm. Right, right. And
So
that's a good
that's
decision. At least you tried. At least you tried to, cope up with the village kind of environment, but then you're not able to
correct.
do so because of some of your needs,
Actually, no,
important
it's
needs.
not like
Mm.
we didn't able to make it, but it's like about the choices for further choices, because sometimes kids miss that thing. Plus, main thing was to be together with family,
Mhm.
because from last 1.5 year, my husband is visiting us after 4 5 months, but that doesn't make that kind of bonding, na, that then we
Mm.
live 24/7 together.
True.
So we because of that also, because we found there is some miscommunication, and something is we are missing kind of thing, that like kids are missing few things and all these
Yes.
with the father support and all. So we
Mm.
decided to be together better, but still we tried it here. And I feel lucky that at least we experience that thing. And my
Mm.
daughter actually has had a lot of experience, like first in Mumbai, then Singapore, then small town Khatima, then again Mumbai. And I mean, she is experiencing many things. So
Very
that's
nice.
okay. It's all part of life.
Yes, and by doing all these things, you're experiencing different kind of environment, atmosphere for your kids also. So they'll become versatile and dynamic. So anytime if
Yeah,
again they'll have to shift to village, they'll be
correct, correct.
okay with it. They'll
They
be able
would,
to
it
cope up.
would be much easier. Yeah,
Hmm.
much better than early. Yes, correct.
And it's good to raise these kind of kids, which are
Ah,
dynamic, not just completely dependent on facilities only or mobile
hmm,
phones,
hmm.
technical things. It's good.
Yes, thanks.
Okay, so how is the weather there?
It was very gloomy yesterday, and tomorrow morning we experienced hailstorm here,
Hmm.
and the surrounding was actually transformed completely everywhere, white and white. It was looking so beautiful that my father was telling me, but I was not
Hmm.
awake that time. It was around
Okay.
5 o'clock. It was
Okay.
around 5 to 30, but that time I was not awake. and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't wake up that time.
Mm-hmm.
And my father was telling me this year actually we have seen so much change, and plus winter's rain. We didn't actually see any winter rain this time. So
Hmm.
I think I was wondering, there is so much climatic, shift this year.
Right, right. The weather is totally unpredictable. Here also, it's been raining for
Unpredictable,
two to
correct.
three days, continuously raining for
Mm.
2 to 3 days.
Oh,
And
I
I'm
hope
also
this.
prone to cold and cough. So that is why
Mm.
I have a bad throat right now and cold
Okay.
as well. And it's been
Yes, yeah.
it's been a week complete.
Okay.
So because of the change in weather only, it happens.
Hmm.
So slowly and
Correct, correct.
gradually, I'll recover. And
I'm
that
also
was also
prone to
one of the
actually
reason
this.
I was away.
Okay, I'm also prone to this cold and all. That's why sometimes I feel. I mean, in winters I feel like I can't exist here. I can't survive here in Uttarakhand because I always have. However, I have always been in Uttarakhand only, but
Mhm.
still I'm very prone to this cold and cough.
Hmm. I had the same mindset before shifting to village. Like we have also completely shifted to village permanently. So I had
Okay.
this mindset only that I can't survive and all these things. So my
Mhm.
husband told me, you make up problems in your mind. Once we'll reach there, then we'll
Yes.
see. If we'll face any problems, we'll see. So slowly and gradually your body actually, adapt to the kind of
Correct.
weather, atmosphere, people, or
Hmm.
everything. Your body adapts to it.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I was really very anxious before shifting, but now I'm quite fine with it. Everything is good.
I think you are right because because from last 10 years I was in Mumbai and in Singapore, and both have very moderate climate. And
Hmm.
I was my when my mother used to call me from here during winter, and she was always packed with her clothes. I said, "Oh my God! I mean, I can't feel that winter still." So
Hmm.
I was always saying, "Mama, I can't feel your this cold feeling, huh? Because I have been there for 10 years. So I thought I completely." Forget
Forgot
about all
the
these
feeling
cold
of
and
cold.
yes. Yes. And then when I came here last year, then I first time experienced last winter was actually very much I can say, mm, that was very disturbing
Freezing
for
kind
us.
of. Oh.
Freezing and terrible for us because I
Mm-hmm.
have not experienced it since long. So but this year we acclimatized very well, and kids
Hmm.
also adapted very well this time.
Yes, it happens. It's so
Yeah, so
natural.
because your thing is correct, actually, what your husband told you, ki, that yes,
Hmm.
slowly, gradually, we actually adapt everywhere. We can adapt
Hmm.
everywhere.
Right, right,
Yes,
right.
that's the thing.
Okay, so when you'll shift to Mumbai, is what is that thing that you'll miss most about the place you are at right now?
The most important thing which my daughter actually always, Mama, I mean, when how will we celebrate marriages, functions, and all our every small function we celebrate together, birthdays,
Hmm.
in fact those pitr shraddhs and those marriages also, because in Mumbai we don't have so much. However, we my husband family settled there from last 40 years. They have big circle of pahadi people there, but still, I mean, their places are very far. I mean, from one corner you have to go to the another corner, and there is so much traffic. I mean, you stuck there in for 2 to 3 hours, then always you miss the charm of
Hmm.
excitement of getting ready and all in that traffic also. So so that's the reason, but which we are actually gonna miss there. And plus here cousins are here, my elder brother's kids, my younger brother kid is this year my newborn this time. And they always remain very excited with a small kid, and my son is super excited, always remain excited. Oh wow, Madhav is coming, and Madhav and her I mean, mother place is very close, my brother's wife. So it's very close, everything is very close,
Hmm.
and we can meet anywhere, anytime, whenever we want. So much birthdays and all, so all these kind of things we will definitely miss there.
Right, a lot of get together, but in cities, people
Correct.
don't often meet each other very frequently.
Yes.
But
Hmm.
here,
Right.
you just need a small occasion to celebrate.
Correct, correct.
That's
But
really nice.
the good thing is that there we live in the society, and in the societies now we have this kind of culture that every small function they celebrate together. I mean, there
Hmm.
is a society and there is a society members. They arrange everything, and we have to give little contribution for that. And then everything they celebrate together, whether it's Diwali, Navratri. They have all 9 days dandiya. They have Ganesh. You know about the Ganpati.
Ganesh
In
Chaturthi.
Mumbai, it's
Hmm.
super popular in Mumbai. So 9 days, that fun. But Mumbai is actually very kind of cheerful city,
Hmm.
full of colors, vibrant colors, and it's not just about the kind of people who get ready there. Whole city actually get ready there. All full decoration is there in the on
Hmm.
roads, decorations, everything. That actually I miss here in North India. North India
Hmm.
generally people live. I mean, they have their own home because they
Hmm.
are separate homes and all everything. So they actually busy in their own surrounding. But there
Yes.
they actually decorate whole city, so it feels like everybody is celebrating everything.
You get that festive
Kind of
vibes.
festive voice always they have after this August, after 15th of August. They, I mean, till the end of I mean next coming year, 31st December, they always they have functions, celebrations, festivities. So this kind of environment we experience there in Mumbai, so it's actually both side we have well
Hmm.
experienced.
Right, right, right. That's very nice. You anytime you can, move to Mumbai and then come back to your place, Khatima, enjoy like
Yeah.
both the places, both the cultures,
Yes,
everything. And do you find
correct.
sometimes difficult, like these days, kids are not much into siblings or they are not much connected with their cousins like the way we used to be earlier. Like we were so connected with each other, we used to meet each other, and but these days it is just on video calls and audio calls only. So do you also find some difficulty in maintaining that bond between the siblings or the cousins?
Actually, but I feel that in our time, generally all the cousins and we used to meet each other, So that's time that bond actually developed by automatically that bond develops. But right now, what I feel that they never meet with each other. So because of that only, because when we were in Singapore for 5 years, so there was not that much communication, because however that was we have video calls and phones, or but still when we don't meet in person, so we always miss that thing. But after coming here from last 1.5 year, so they are enjoying a lot because cousins are close. My brother is actually he's manager in that hotel in that Ramnagar. He is general manager there. So still there is a little distance, 3 hours distance. But whenever we call them, they can come. I mean, it's that much nearby. And because of school, sometimes we have to, I mean, fix all those things. But still, we can meet. So
Hmm.
my kids are always remain excited to meet them and to play together and all these things. So I think that kind of bond I would be able to make here only. That is
Hmm.
possible here only, because not in Mumbai. There
Hmm.
also my kids have one cousin, but they also live far. Around 2 hours distance. We can't meet so early. That's why
Hmm.
there's so much traffic on. Only on sometimes on weekends, on some festivals we can meet.
Hmm.
Otherwise, that thing we miss. But still, I feel that here in small towns we can maintain that thing. But in
Yes.
big the metro cities, I mean, it's not about kids, it's all about the distance and communication that I
Hmm.
feel. That's the
Right.
reason.
And we as a
Mm.
parents have to put little efforts to make them connected actually. We have to push
Yeah,
them to
that.
talk to each other, to
Yes.
meet
Mm-hmm.
each other. Then only they'll be
Mm.
able to bring that bond.
Yeah.
Here also I
Yes.
have seen that kids of my area, my village, like specifically my family, they are so close to each other. Now,
Right.
the big sisters and brothers, they take care of their little ones, like little brother and sister,
Yes.
as a parent only. It doesn't seem like
Hmm.
as if they are brothers and sister or siblings, but they take care of each other so good. Like it's like a pure bond. You need not to interfere.
Correct, correct, correct.
They'll take care.
Right.
You can be
True
at
that.
your peace, or you can do some other work. They'll take care of them. So that kind of
Mm.
bond is there in
I
villages.
think that we can feel in a small town only. I mean, small
Hmm.
villages and town, and because I think the reason behind is that parents and their grandparents always, tell them. I mean, he or she is your sister, she is
Hmm.
your little sister, and he's your little brother. You have to take care. You are the, elder one. So that thing in their mind that I'm the elder one and I have to be responsible.
Hmm. Right, right, right.
That thing I feel that because of the things we inculcate on them since beginning, from the beginning we always inculcate. Here also, however, my son is also 4 years, but still now he has small brother also now. So we always used to say, like, Raghav, look, he's small brother, no, you are the elder one, you have to take care. Okay, mama. Then he will always put, okay, okay, I have to take care. That kind of thing happens when you are together, when your
Hmm.
cousins are together. If you would have only single child, how it would be possible?
Right.
And in
Hmm.
fact, if you would have two, then they both can make bond, but still
Hmm.
you will have to work on that
Yes, yes.
thing.
Parents always have to put efforts. If I talk about
Yes.
my own life also, then I was always away with my parents only. My father was an army, so I was always away. I had never seen newborn baby before I had my own baby. So
Own.
that was the first
Yes.
time I was seeing newborn
Uh,
baby, and I had
mhm,
no experience of handling babies and everything. But kids these days, like kids in my area
mhm,
or my family, they have
mhm.
experience of holding babies and everything. So
Yes.
it's nothing new for
Mhm,
them. But for me, when I had my first baby, it was totally new experience. First time I was, I
mhm,
held a baby and like completely new. So I feel that you should have these kind of experiences in life. You should
mhm,
meet people. So I did
mhm,
this very rarely because I was always
mhm,
busy with studies and I was always away with my father and my family. He was in army, so that's why. So I was lacking in all these things. But after marriage, I started developing the bond, like meeting people and developing the bond between them. So it happens later in my life, but it's good to, give your kids that exposure from early on. They'll develop as a
right.
person.
In my case, my father is also an army personnel. He's a retired JCO, and my mother is a government employee. I mean, she's working in junior high school. Still, she's working. She has retirement next year. And in my case, my father always, stayed away from us, and we have always been with our mother. And my when my both actually my brothers were born, so that time my mother, that thing happens naturally, like, because my mother was working, she always used to tell me that they are your younger brother, you have to take care of them. So I had to take care of everything. I have to walk them to school, and I have to take care of them in school also. And I have been very strict that time. And we actually were living in a rented house there. So there our neighbors, they always used to see that I'm very strict, and she always take care of her brothers and all. And they know that she is very strict, and she or raise hands also on her. So after many years, my younger brother was telling me, mama, didi, uncle was asking, neighbor uncle was asking, your sister still beats you. In fact, when we were in graduation and all, na,
Hmm.
so matlab, that kind of terror that time I had.
Right, right,
So
right.
because my both
That was
brothers was
normal.
actually with me.
Back then, it was normal
Yeah,
to spank
that
kids.
time it was. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that was the thing that time, because all I think depend on the environment, because my
Hmm.
mother was working, my father was away from us, and we have always been with our mother. And because that's why I had to take care of them.
Hmm. You become responsible.
Yeah. Yes.
And I'm really curious about this thing that I can see Ankita Vedic maths class. Do you teach Vedic maths?
Oh, it's
I can
showing
see that
here.
in profile.
Okay. Oh, I had made that profile. Okay, it's also there are so much things actually that I made it early. I thought
Mm-hmm.
to start that class actually.
Mm-hmm.
That is also completely very exciting chapter, huh? Because when I was in Singapore, and I think you you will hear about it first time, okay? So,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna tell you now because when I was in Singapore at that time, one of my friend told me that there is one Gayatri Association in Haridwar, as you know about Gayatri Association.
I'm
So
not aware
they
actually.
you're not aware Gayatri
Mm-hmm.
Association. I mean that I don't know, that guru is very famous. That Paramhans, no, Shri Ravi Sharma ji. My
Okay, I'll search about
my
it.
grandfather used to go there
Mm-hmm.
in Haridwar. He has taken his Diksha. That I know because that
Okay.
time I was very small, and
Mm-hmm.
later I got connect there in Singapore. So
Okay.
when I was in Singapore, my one of my friend told me there is one association, Gayatri Association. They do Garva Sanskar, and that time I had conceived. It was around 2 months. She told me about it. So she said ki that you can join that Garv Sanskar class. That is very good because you can give values and good kind of vibes and mantras to your kids, and this time it's very important. So I said okay, then I joined that class. And one of the lady who used to do yoga and reiki and everything related to Garbha Sanskar through Pune online. Online, I she was my yoga guru. That time during pregnancy I did yoga and all. That time I one of the member shared about the Vedic maths, and she told that during pregnancy whatever you learn, your kids actually absorb it completely, because that time their subconscious mind remains very strong. Because as you know very well, the subconscious is very powerful mind, powerful mind, because our conscious and subconscious, conscious is something which we are doing, actively, and subconscious is something that is a that keeps long lasting memory. So I came to know about this Vedic maths from there. Then she sent one link that you can join this Vedic maths class, and your kid will obviously you will get results afterward. I said okay, it's very good thing, then I can do it. So then I actually joined that class, that Vedic maths class. So first I started with 3 days classes, and I found it very much interesting because I had never been so much a maths lover. So but when I actually joined that class, and I found it very much interesting, that Vedic classes, because there are so shortcut tricks to solve questions and all everything. And I informed many people of how it's very interesting. Then when I found 3 days course very much good and very much informative, interesting. In fact, my daughter also joined. She said,
Mm-hmm.
Mama, it's very interesting. And then later they started with 15 days course, full-fledged course. Then they told us that you can be a master coach of this Vedic maths if you want to join. Then later I joined that whole masterclass course there, Vedic maths masterclass course. And during that time only I delivered my baby. And last 3 4 days I couldn't able to complete, but still they said ki later on you can complete it. But that time I did this Vedic maths class course, and that was amazing course. And but because of some responsibilities and all, because of kids and all, I couldn't able to continue that. As a coach, I couldn't able to continue that class. That I had to start my class. So I decided, let's start with Zoom first. Keep it that name there, and that you found there.
Yes, yes. So this was the first step.
Yes.
You kept the name and now you have to start with the classes.
Yes. That I had to do from last.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm procrastinating it since long because of the kids, only because I had to take care of them, and
Mm-hmm.
plus my kids has only 3 hours school, and in that 3 hours it was not possible to do. So I was thinking how to do. I was wondering what to do to start first and how to do and all. I had to make all the presentations, PPTs and all. I had to prepare. I had prepared all those things, but still it's on the process. But surely I will start
So do you still remember
later.
everything? whatever you have read that time? You still remember?
I have made all the books, and I have
Mm.
made all notebook related to that. I have all those things,
Okay.
but still few things I remember, like
Mm.
how to square of anything in a
Hmm.
very short period of time, within 5 seconds. How can you square the thing?
Okay, so you just need to brush up all the things, right?
Yes, I need to
Mm.
brush up. Yes,
So do you think
that's
that
the thing.
helped your kid as well? Like when you did it during your pregnancy,
Uh,
do you
uh,
think it has any
Now
impact?
I asked them ki, how when I will get result. So they said ki, and you will not get result immediately, but later on with the time you will realize. But I realized that that's what my son's mind is sharp. I mean,
Sure. So that could
he
be because of
adapt
this.
every he
Mm.
adapt everything. He observe things very carefully, and he keeps the things properly and everything. Because as I told you, I joined that yoga class also. That time, I mean, they used to tell us that you need to talk to your kid, and I think all those things actually helped me a lot. Because that yoga thing, they always she always used to tell me that when you will talk to your kid, no, so he also responds. So
Mm.
you should talk to your kids, and plus you tell them that we, as you want normal delivery, you don't want to go for c-section, then you tell your kids that baby, you have to come as a through normal delivery, and I know you will try for it, I will also try for that, we both will try. And we used to talk with our kids, and that was completely different feeling for me and different experience for, because I have never thought that we can do all those things. I personally, I tell you frankly, um, in the beginning it was kind of very funny thing for me. Oh my god, can it happen? But later with the time, we realized that actually it happens. And I actually had an amazing delivery experience. I had never that experience, because for my first kid, I know I faced that period for a long, but later for my second kid, it was within 2.5 hour labor pain and delivery. That was very
Mhm.
short time period, and I experienced that actually whatever the things, whatever the experience I share with my kids, I inculcate on him. I realize that I got it
Mm.
exactly,
I
but
feel that
the
at
way.
least you, when you become positive, no? So it happens because
Hmm.
of positivity only.
Yes,
You
and
always
that
think
positive
positive.
environment, I mean, that positive environment about that yoga guru, the Didi, she actually gave us that environment. She used to
Hmm.
say, ki, always remain positive and
Yes.
write down the things, which kind of kid you want,
Hmm.
like you want as a leader, you want socialist, you want
Right.
like of any scientist. So we used to write all those things, we had that file that time. We used to write about it, and we used to like uh, she also used to play game with us, like
Hmm.
tell me colors name within 1 minute. So whatever the mental activity you will do, your kid will also experiencing
Hmm.
all those things.
Right,
So
right.
I feel that I got all those. It reflects on my kid, that I feel.
Hmm. Yes. Or like we can't be very certain about it, but at least you feel positive. When you do certain
Yes,
things, you feel positive
yes, yes,
about it. And that
yes.
positivity brings results actually.
And that was the time when I was in Singapore, and that was the COVID time. And that time, how was the environment?
Hmm. Right.
So much terror is there, and we feel so much
Hmm.
kind of depressed. And that time I was so happy. So you can
Right.
imagine how much that thing was actually isolating me from all bad things and
True.
keeping me very warm and happy.
Yes, yes.
That's
Very
the thing
nice.
I felt, yes. And
Very
I was
nice.
single there. I had to take care of everything. My parents couldn't come because that was the COVID period. There was
Hmm.
no inter country flight. There was no such international flights. So that, because of all those things, I had to take care of everything. But
Hmm.
everything happened very naturally and very soothingly. I didn't realize anything that, that I delivered a kid, and I raised him there for a long period of time, for a 1 year. So that I had very good experience there.
Very nice. And I feel that people will would also get some inspiration from you to, go for Garbh Sanskar and this
Yes,
mental
yes. I,
activities.
I will definitely suggest everyone to go
Hmm.
for Garb Sanskar. It's such a beautiful thing, no? You will realize it later, not that time. But still, I think for you, for that 9 months journey, that will be very divine. Otherwise,
Hmm.
people have lot of,
Negativity and all.
kind of
Hmm.
negativity, and that so much fear of, having a normal delivery, because they know
Right.
how much pain it gives you and all those things,
Hmm.
but she make you so calm, so soothing. That was, and it's online. That's the
Okay.
best thing.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Right, right, right.
It's
Okay,
online
great.
course. Very good.
Great, great.
I feel like
Okay.
I am response. I like I am making. I'm doing
You're
ad
a
for
brand
this. Yes,
ambassador.
yes.
It's
Correct.
good.
But I
Whatever
always
you are getting
tell about
benefited
it.
of, you should share.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
That's the thing.
Ankita, I feel that this call is about to end. So let's just, I would like to thank you before it ends. And
Okay, thank you
it
so
was,
much. It was great experience. But next time, I would like to hear from your side, because this time I was blah blah every time. Next time from your side.
even I'm not well. So it's good that you took the lead. So it's
Okay.
good. It's good. But we'll meet next time and we'll have
Yeah.
few more
Surely,
conversation
sure.
on different topics. Okay
Yes,
then.
correct.
Okay then. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for giving your time.
Thank you for joining. Bye.